Namaste. Miss Ruby with Wholeness Balance. Thank you for joining me today for this reading. If you are guided here, please know that there's something here for you because you would not have clicked on this video for no reason. So just listen with an open heart and an open mind to what is going to be presented. And then once you have heard everything with your free will, listen to your heart and listen to whether anything in what you've heard resonates with you. Because that is all that I would recommend you take with you. Anything that does not, leave it here, okay? So I'm doing a healing reading is what I call them. They're healing readings. And so I do a lot of energetic healing. I'm here to heal myself and then therefore be the example of what healing is and what we're capable of. Some people don't like the word healing. So whatever label you give it, right? The energetic blocks, the energetic, resistances, all of that. There's so many realms and whatnot we can talk about it on. But the point being, it's the soul's journey. And so that's what I'm here for, to do readings based around the soul's journey. And this reading here is guided to bring healing in whichever way, shape, or form that is. So at this time, I ask for you to come to your heart, drop your consciousness, your awareness, everything to your heart, and be fully present here right now. Thank you. Taking a deep breath. Just be right here, right now. You don't need to worry about tomorrow. Don't be worried about yesterday. Just be like right here, right now. Just no labels, no judgments. Tone the stories down. Just be here, okay? Where there's oneness, no separation, no attachment, no expectations. And in this space, we are one. All right, now, Spirit, I was going to do this and pull these before instead of, in the video, but I feel like for some, they need to see it pulled. So put us the message that serves us in our greatest and highest good. Ooh, see, that one just fell over. Authentic voice. Angel bath, coal, and aquamarine. Authentic voice. And these are the crystal angels, 444. I absolutely love, love, love the frequency of 44. And for those of you that have been following me, you understand exactly why that is. Okay. All right. So because this is a healing, right, we're going to be reading from the book. And again, what I bring to the table, and it's important that you know this, it's important that we're clear. I bring my healing, my awareness, my consciousness, my open heart, my energy to this reading to assist you to reach your soul so that you can remember who you are. Remember what you're capable of. Remember, in whichever way, shape, form that is. Just remember, okay? Okay, so this is card number 17. I'm going to pull that up, and then everybody just taking a deep breath and be present with me here, okay? We bring you the gift of authentic voice. We want you to know your own truths and to speak them in your own way because you have something of value to share. Your inner world, your unique viewpoint, and the person that you are. When you speak from your authentic voice, you help others relax, come out of their heads into their hearts, and remember the truth of who they are as well. Your authentic voice doesn't have to sound like the voice of any other. It doesn't need to always be soft, although in its own way, it will always be loving. Your authentic voice has a place in this world and has been designed to be a valuable part of the sacred choir of soul voices which create music for the universe. As you trust in your authentic voice, your ability to manifest your divine destiny will grow, and your responsible use of the power of your voice will help many. Your authentic voice is like no other. This is why it can take some time to find it. In a way, it finds you, rising up out of the depths of your being, until you realize it is there, being written, spoken, danced, sung, painted, felt, turned into poetry, art, music, color, form, and of course, sound. Your authentic voice is the voice of your soul. It is the part of you that speaks in a language not limited by words. It speaks in feelings and truths and visions that others can understand at a deep soul level, even if sometimes their minds do not seem to grasp what you are communicating. The authentic voice, the voice of the soul, is a voice of reassurance, of encouragement, and of love. It can be fierce, honest, and stir up the sort of agitation that pushes issues out of the way and allows the spirit to be free to live as it wishes. It can be tender and kind, gentle and sensitive. It is just like the divine love that it expresses, not limited to one particular way. Again, it is just like the divine love that it expresses, not limited to one particular way. As you seek out your authentic voice, you may be inspired by the way other people express their own voice of the soul. That is fine, provided you don't compare yourself with them. If you compare yourself to others and feel that your voice is not as powerful or loving or wise or somehow not enough, stop immediately. Your truths are your own. You have been created according to a divine design, and you are as you are meant to be. That includes your voice. Every voice is meant to be different. There is no choir if there is only one sound. The richness of the choir and the fullness of the sound comes from many voices combined. If you have had fear of speaking up, of being judged or ridiculed for your authentic voice, if you have been shamed through any creative endeavor or had your feelings, dreams, or visions scoffed at, dismissed by another, then this oracle brings you a particular message. Your voice of the soul is never truly silenced. It never dies. You might turn away from it out of fear of the future pain, but in time you will realize there is nothing that can harm this authentic voice of yours. It is resilient, strong, creative, and very, very powerful. It is the divine light in you that transforms into sound and creation. It cannot help but want to be what it is, a divine impulse yearning for expression. It is safe to let it rise up again and be heard. It can be heard by other souls in many ways, sometimes even on the inner planes as though you are speaking your lovely directly. You're speaking your love directly into the hearts of those willing to receive your guidance, even if you never meet them in person. This oracle also brings you a message that there is more to your authentic voice than you have discovered yet. There is more within you to be expressed, and you are going to enjoy that discovery. You may be startled at times by exactly what your voice of the soul expresses, but you will feel safe in the knowledge that when you are speaking your truth, you are expressing yourself from a place of soul, from a place of love. Even if the message you are delivering is something that isn't easy to say or for another to hear, remember that when you speak with your authentic voice of the soul, you are allowing the love of the divine to speak through you. Trust in that and set your voice free. Okay? I felt all that. All right, so stay in your heart. Taking a deep breath. And I want you to hear the healing process. And you need to choose it, beloveds. You need to choose it. So listen, and then if you resonate, come back and choose it. Because you choosing your healing changes everything about how that healing happens. You are the magic in everything. You just got to remember it, okay? This is you back with you, okay? You got to choose it, love. So right here, right now in your heart, right? If this is your second time around, you've already listened. Now you're back. All right, in your heart, drop to your heart, taking a deep breath, and ask from your heart to allow this healing in, to come in and heal, clear, nourish, validate, accept, allow, surrender all that it needs to, right here, right now. Okay, now listen. To integrate this guidance, you may like to say this invocation now. I call upon the crystal angel of aquamarine and angel bath coal who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing gift of my authentic voice. I allow the unconditional love of the divine to speak through my voice of the soul and deliver its message of love in whatever way serves the greatest good. I know when the divine is expressing itself through me because I feel the authenticity of my voice in that moment. When what I speak, express, sing, write, share, or feel resonates at a deep level of truth for me, my expression is sacred and divine. I now dedicate my voice to the service of the divine. I release my fear of expression and the need to be understood or validated by others. Instead, I accept the beauty of my own authentic voice. Through divine grace, my own free will, so be it. I choose of my own free will, through this and any lifetime, and through all layers of my entire being, to release any fear of my voice, any memory of shame, judgment, ridicule, embarrassment, or suffering connected with my self expression and authentic voice. May all beings be restored to their divine birthright of freedom to express their authentic voice as part of their sacred choir of souls. Through divine grace and unconditional love, so be it. I am free to express my authentic truths. I liberate the voice of my soul with love. My authentic voice can be heard by all those I am meant to help, as the divine wishes it to be, in service to the great plan of love unfolding upon the earth. So be it. All right. Divine love speaks through the authentic voice of every soul. May this divine voice of love be felt and heard in the hearts of all living beings according to divine compassion. So be it. All right. So this is the last part of the healing process. I am going to speak an affirmation which will need to be spoken 3 times, and I'll say it with you. And then this will complete our healing for this evening, for this session. All right. Deep breath. My authentic voice is a unique and beautiful expression of divine love. I express my authentic voice freely, openly, and with great joy. All that can benefit, all that can benefit from my authentic voice, hear it through divine grace. My authentic voice is a unique and beautiful expression of divine love. I express my authentic voice freely, openly, and with great joy. All that can benefit from my authentic voice, hear it through divine grace. One last time, okay? My authentic voice is a unique and beautiful expression of divine love. I express my authentic voice freely, openly, and with great joy. All that can benefit from my authentic voice, hear it through divine grace. So that is our reading today. I hope that it brings you whatever it is that you seek. Trust. Trust in something that is not fully understood or known yet. Have an open mind, have an open heart. Allow what needs to happen so that you can remember. You can remember self, remember God lives inside. So again, if this has been beneficial, please like, share, subscribe, and thank you so much for all of your love, light, and I send you wholeness. Namaste.